I wish I was somebody that would be reading the questions for us, though. It says, how do I navigate a relationship with someone I love and would love to settle down with, despite concerns about past unfaithfulness and build trust? Yes, go ahead, baby.
Okay, if you already have concerns and there's been past unfaithfulness, you guys need to go through counseling. That's the first thing. You can't do it on your own. I know you love each other, and I know you think he would change or she would change for you. But you guys have to go through counseling. They have to ask you proper questions. We have to find out why there's been unfaithfulness, what caused it. If we can find out the cause, we can actually try to help you affair-proof your marriage. Now, I'm not saying if there's been infidelity that the marriage can't work. It just requires a lot of work. So both of you have to be willing to come for counseling and do the process together.
Yeah, it's a common mistake people make to cover up things like this. If there has been breaking of trust, that's a big deal. All right? Most times, because a woman is full of the passion and desire to marry or to be with someone, she tends to overlook things. And the sad thing about that overlooking is once you get married, your eyes just somehow clears. And you find out you are struggling to overlook it when you're in marriage. So if there has been cheating, whether in marriage or before marriage, number one thing you need is accountability. You can be the judge and the Pastor Philip, the person that is defendant. Is that it? If it's me, they offended in court. What am I? Complainant. So you can't be the complainant, the judge, the accused, the defendant, all at the same time. If they have offended you by breaking trust, number one thing two of you need is accountability. Sometimes you that they offended, if you are not careful, there's continuous offending in your future. They found out that if you have been cheated on before, there's a high chance you'll be cheated on again. And not because the people are bad, sometimes because of the kind of people you choose or the kind of people you like. So both of you need accountability. Don't worry, we don't need chairs, my friend. We understand. So you need accountability, all right? So immediately get counsel. Let somebody... Why are you laughing? Eh? You want to sit down?
I don't like the way people behave in this church. You want to scatter my marriage? I'm okay to stand, baby. Just let's do this. What? Please, I don't want chair. Oh, no, I'm serious. I don't want chair. I will not sit.
No, baby, serious.
No, seriously, no, seriously, I'll just be mischievous, honestly.
Sure.
Honestly, I was just being mischievous, honestly. I'm serious. I was just being mischievous.
I told you, women, after you give them kids, they don't care about you again.
I was joking. Honestly, I was joking.
I'm joking. So basically, please get accountability, okay? Don't move on. Don't cover. See, the way you treat that first one that happens affects the rest. If a man cheats on you, just say, let's move on. It's okay. You have told him that this thing
is acceptable.
It's not a big deal. There will be more in your future.
Yeah.
So be ready. Yeah. So call. If it happens, shout. Call attention. Let's address it very well. That will help us know that there's need for us to continue the marriage, or if we can restore it. Okay? Yeah.
All I feel in my marriage now is to take a break from my husband, like going for a month without the children and my husband with me. What can I do?
I think you're burnt out. I think that's what it is. I think you're burnt out. I think you do need a break. But the truth is that we don't really, you see, I'm always scared of taking a break from marriage. I'm very scared because it's very tempting. There's a way you will enjoy that break, you won't want to come back. And the truth is that marriage comes with its challenges, marriage comes with its stress. You will have, you will have discomfort in your flesh. That's what the Apostle Paul says. There will be times when it will be uncomfortable for you. I don't want to be tough and say, suck it up, and just do what you have to do. But I don't know, maybe take moments in the day. I don't know about going away, except it's now a mental health issue. But you see, that's my problem with this generation. We're not strong at all. So any small thing is my mental health. I can't because my mental health. Now, I'm not also minimizing the importance of your mental health. So I think that a balance is necessary here. Maybe before you go on this break, you need to talk to someone. Let them help you really assess whether you need the break or you are being selfish and just being a spoiled brat, which happens a lot in marriage. So yes, if you need a break here, but I don't know about... So I even think there's something wrong here, because usually women need a break from their husband. They need a break from your children as well. I think you need to talk to someone. I don't know about just answering that question, because it can be dangerous.
And the thing about going on a break is that if the thing that made you need the break has not changed, after you go on the break
and come back and meet
and come back, you will need another break immediately. So sometimes maybe you're not juggling your time well. Maybe you're not juggling your energy well. All of us need to manage. I can tell you, God doesn't manage. That's what people have not discovered. God doesn't manage. He will give you life. If you want to rock it and finish it in 22 years, He can finish. There's a way you can spread your life and finish it in 82. That's none of God's business. So you must learn the art of management. So is it that you're not managing your time well? Is it that your husband is not being supportive? We need to trace the problem. A break on its own doesn't solve... Those of you that have traveled on a break from Nigeria, once you land back to Nigeria, it's from airport, you will know you have come back. All right? So sometimes I need to manage your perspective, your expectations. All right? So that's why, it's good to talk to a specialist, an expert, a counselor, somebody like that. They will walk you through why are you burnt out first. So that the break, even if you go on a break, you can maximize the break. Sometimes it might be your health that is failing. It might be your energy that is failing. It might be your time. It might be stress. It might be expectations. It might be your marriage. It might be your love life. So I don't think the husband needs to be doing more. Do you need help with your kids? A lot of stuff. Planning some women, things like planning what they will eat every day stresses them out. In those kind of cases, a mentor or a mother figure will tell you, write out a plan for 1 month.
Or will give you her own plan.
So you're not thinking every minute. Yeah. You're not shopping randomly, I need pepper. And you run to market. No, you're shopping long. No, there are many things to go. We need to know why you are burnt out first before the break, okay?
And even I'm concerned because I don't think this is a normal question. Because usually, if a woman is in a happy marriage, if she's burnt out,
she goes on vacation with...
Yes, she still wants her husband. Yes. She wants to be cuddled by him. She wants him to hold her. She wants to spend more time.
Really want companionship.
Yes, women want more companionship when they're... So when you say... Please let me see that question. Yeah. She needs to take a break. Then I think there's something wrong with the marriage. Yeah. So you need help. You need to talk to someone. Yes, so they can address what the issues are and deal with those issues. Because if you go away and come back to these same issues, the next time you won't feel like going away. You'll feel like killing yourself, and which is more dangerous.
Yes. Now, this is not to say there are some times when, yes, women just need a short break away from everything. But it's not usually, it doesn't sound this serious.
This is like a cry for help.
This looks like a more serious thing, yeah. All right. Next question.
I'm married. Sorry, I can't see the screen.
No wonder.
I'm married to an amazing man. I trust him with my life, but he's no longer as interested in sex as I am. What do? I know he's not cheating and I'm not unattractive.
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, I'm married to an amazing man. I trust him. My life. No.
He's not interested in sex.
Okay, so many factors we don't know here. Generally, for men, as they get to a certain age, so I don't know the age this guy is in. As men get to a certain age, their sexual libido generally drops and the woman's own rises. So yes, at some point in the normal marriage, the woman has more desire for sex. The man has less desire because his testosterone levels drop at a certain age. All right? That's when he now likes cuddling. When he was young, he doesn't like cuddling, just like sex. Go straight to the point. When his testosterone drops, he becomes a bit more like a woman. He doesn't mind cuddling. He doesn't mind talking. So let's just sit down and talk. But boy, they talk before, but now. Because testosterone is what makes a man aggressive, both in life and sexually and everything. It's a man's drive. When it drops, he becomes generally more caring, more concerned, more emotional, which is a good thing. So I don't know whether this is age factor. Another reason that might affect a man's interest in sex can be work stress. If he doesn't like the direction his life is going, or doesn't feel he's achieving what he could achieve, it could also drop it. And there are a whole lot of other things. Is he on certain drugs? Is he emotionally stable? And there are many reasons why a man's sexual libido can be down. So
maybe they should speak to Wholesome Sexuality.
Yes, we always announce that we have a ministry around sex called Wholesome Sexuality. where we have a Christian sexologist. So maybe you guys should go for a session or let him talk to someone. Let us be able to ask more questions. Why something can be health. Most people don't know that your diet as a man after a certain age affects your performance.
Yeah.
It does. There are certain things you are eating and drinking, you will just not perform as you usually would. Like somebody running Olympic, running for a race, and you are eating pounded yam with vegetable soup and the whole full goat meat complete before the race. You know, go wrong well. There's what to eat. So the diet affects you, especially at a certain age. So it depends on this man's age and why. Then sometimes I want to know how the relationship itself is going. Are you guys enjoying your friendship and romance? Sometimes that affects. But there are a whole lot of reasons we don't know why it might be happening. We can't tell just by looking at the question. Do you want to add anything?
No.
All right. Yeah.
What should be done when you realize you are the toxic problem in every talking stage? Never been in a relationship, not from a broken family, already praying about it.
Okay, hold on. Before we answer this one, please, still backtracking to that question. Also, if a man is also watching a lot of pornography or things like that, because sex is mainly from the mind, okay? So I hope he's not, something's not going on in his mind that's not making him get so aroused or excited about sex with you. If he's watching pornography, those things kill sexual drive. I just had to mention that. Okay, so this one.
But I also think that some of these questions are questions that the reason why we're not answering it the way I'm sure some of you are expecting is because every case is different. And for this person now, why we're suggesting talk to a sexologist, a Christian sexologist, is because we also need to know what was your sex life before like.
Yes.
We don't know what it was like. So yes. I don't know whether that thing you are calling, my husband, and then your husband is not cheating, but what if he is?
Yes, there are a lot of times...
There are a lot of times women can say, I know, what if he is?
Yes, he might be busy.
And then you say, you're not unattractive.
Yes, some people don't know.
So there are a lot of those things.
Yes.
Why you would say that is because you believe, he's a Christian.
Yeah,
Christians slip up.
Yeah, so
there may even be something
so
you are
factors.
doing. You may not be physically unattractive, but there's something you are doing that is unattractive. So it's a whole conversation. Please, don't go and start suspecting your husband. I was just giving an example. But it's a whole conversation, and you need to talk to someone who's experienced.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to this one now. What should be done when you realize you are the toxic problem in every talking stage? Never been in a relationship, not from a broken family, already praying about it. Go ahead.
My answer is always very straightforward. If you know you are a problem, then stop being a problem. Now just adjust. If you have bad character, then find out what is bad about your character and adjust it. We always like to use big words, throw them around, toxic, all this thing. You have bad behavior, change it. If you talk badly, don't talk badly again. If you are disrespectful, don't be disrespectful. It's all this big English that's confusing people. Triggers, toxic, narcissist, all these things. Bad character is bad character, and you recognize it. So you can change. Yes. If you say you're already praying, then pray well. Ask the Holy Spirit to show you what the problem is. Very straightforward. But, people like long answers, that's so.
All right. All right. Number one, I don't want you to assume that you are the problem. I don't know how you arrived at the conclusion that you are the problem. I'm saying this because there are some people that always see things, they blame themselves for everything. So I need to know why you think you are the problem. I would like to know. Why do you think you are the problem in every talking stage? Have you done a proper analysis, a proper expert analysis? How did you arrive at it? It's true now. Because some people are like that. Some people just think, I'm the problem. We don't know that yet. So talk to somebody a bit knowledgeable. Let them ask you some questions. Sometimes it might be your choice of partners that is the problem. See, and let me tell you, everybody will come with some brokenness. The issue with most times is that we are picking the wrong kind of people. The kind of person you should pick should be able to handle and deal with your brokenness. But everybody will come with some brokenness. You will find out as you marry people that they won't be all around 100%. They won't be... we have a book called Heal Before You Deal, where we mention that everybody will come with some brokenness. Heal Before You Deal will help you assess yourself. It's there somewhere. But the key is that there's no wrong marriage. There's only a wrong fit. So if you marry the right kind of person, you'll find out that they can handle In fact, Joyce Meyer's husband was praying for a woman that will be so troubled that he can help. And Joyce Meyer, she was a big trouble. Trouble like this. So her first marriage, because she was molested by her dad for years, so she hated marriage, hated men, very abused. And her first marriage failed quickly. And God brought Dave, her new husband, and the guy was very patient and tolerant with all her scoring, and all her toxic behavior. So we need to first assess if you are really toxic. Secondly, then you need to trust God we need to check who are the guys you are picking. Some guys have no energy for drama. So they can't help you. Once your head is touching small, they'll run. Some other guys, they have the capacity to love, and their dream is to love a woman back from the pain she has been through. So God is the perfect matchmaker. That's why you can't remove God from all this teaching we are doing. There was something I wanted to go into that I didn't have time to go into, maybe tomorrow. You can't remove God from this thing we are talking about. Because God knows who will handle you very well. The things that you call weaknesses, there are people that they have the capacity and strength to cover that area for you and make sure you grow out of it. All right? So please also talk to a counselor that will help. Talk to your pastor self. Because he knows you if you are really troublesome. He can know that true, you are a stubborn girl.
But let me also just add, sorry, Pastor K, I just want to add, this is Joyce Meyer example. She still needed to do the work of going to the word and changing her bad behavior. Yes. So don't say, I'm going to marry a man who will love me the way I am, and then you won't change. You will still go and change your bad character. Yes. Thank God for the man that will love you like that. But you will not come and kill somebody's son because he said, God, send me somebody that is problematic. Then you too, you don't want to now. You know how they always say, church is hospital, church is hospital. Me, I have this, my own saying that, so a person will go hospital, you know they well. Because you will be in church, continue bad character, bad behavior, and be saying, after all, church is hospital. People that go to hospital, you are supposed to get better. Yeah. So if you are with someone who God has graced to be patient and kind, you to be responding to the patience and the kindness by changing your bad character.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Next one.
Good evening, Pastor Kingsley.
That's very polite. Good evening, Jerry.
Pastor Kingsley.
You're the only one that have greeted me today.
Yes, but that means you are the one answering the question, sir.
How can I effectively address my partner's resistance to correction without causing any tension in our relationship? Thank you.
Pastor M is an expert at this. No, I will answer it. There are a few things you need to note. When things like this are going on, if you have tried just the normal correction, it's not working, then that should tell you that's not the way to go about it. So don't continue that. Sometimes you might need to show people the right way. Sometimes you might need to be patient with people. All right? You can't force people to change. When you have entered marriage, it's a covenant. You are inside. That's why a lot of the work is before. Once you are inside, they found out almost 70-something% of the issues in marriage are perpetual. Means it will never change. Now, so you go the manager. It won't change. It's perpetual. So just prepare your mind. Show the person kindness. Show the person love. Ask the Holy Spirit for strategies. Everybody's problem is generally going to be solved by love. Most of the people that are causing problem, what they are looking for is still love. So learn to hug them. Learn to appreciate. Let them know it's fine. If you feel this is not okay, I would have loved this. Change your tone. Change how you are correcting them. Project what you want them to see. There are many ways like that. But stop doing the thing you are doing that is not working. We've established that one is not working. Because sometimes some people are trying to correct someone in a wrong way. They're saying the right thing, but delivering the message in a wrong way. And you are even putting more fuel in the fire. All right? We always share our story of finances, how I was a financial wreck and my wife was a saver. And God told her, don't rebuke him, don't insult him, don't rebuke him. Just show him what it means to be better with money. That's what she did, And now I'm a born-again saver. I've now changed from being a spender to a saver. Praise God. But she didn't rebuke me. She didn't insult me. God told us, don't do that. Because if she had done that, I would have probably been more defensive. She just showed me the benefit of saving. And the more I saw her saving, always having, I said, how come you always have money? Because she doesn't spend money. She keeps her money. So I began to learn that, this thing is good. And she now started saving for me too. So one time, she did without my knowing, So one time I now find out, how come there's money going out of this account? She now said, that she was saving for me. I said, how much are you saving? This is your small saving. Where can it go?
You
We
don't rate me
spend
now.
big. When she told me the amount she was able to save, I'm like, what? So I'm actually this rich. If you could save this much without my knowing, imagine how much it would be if I'm part of it. So I said, let the saving begin. So so it changed. I just changed like that, but she didn't rebuke me. She didn't try to force me to change. So you need to, change your approach, but be resilient and also be consistent and show them love. I'm sure they'll come around. Yeah, you want to add to that?
No, it's the same thing, really. I think that you just have to put in a lot of patience and love and kindness. So even simple things, when we first got married, because of, I think now, looking back in retrospect, I think it's because of, in his family, they're all boys. And his mom, who is supposed to be the woman in the family, is a soldier. So he comes from a family of all men. So they wake up in the morning and they just move on. They're not warm, and I come from a family where everybody wants to know, how you day? You day okay? You sleep well? You day bam? Sure? Everything okay? Why you do like this? You need money? Like, that's how my family is. They're always looking out for each other. So when I got married, I assumed that I was marrying someone who was like that. As when I got into the marriage, in the morning, my husband would wake up and walk past me. Honestly, I thought that every morning, my husband would wake me up with a kiss and say, sunshine, good morning. Now my expectation are your expectation. So I had expectation, just that it was cut short. He wake up in the morning, just pass. And the normal approach would be, how can you just see somebody in the morning, you won't say good morning? What's the problem? But I started greeting him. God just said, do whatever you want your partner to do for you. Mm-hmm. Take the initiative and do it for them. And so I'd wake up in the morning and I'd say, good morning, honey. He would sometimes, I walk past. Or, and I kept doing this. So one morning he woke up and said to me, good morning, baby, and kissed me on the forehead. I say, this thing, they work. So if he'd worked with that, then he worked with money. I found out that that's the secret for him. So you may need to be a bit more patient and then take the initiative and show the person. Don't always make it about fighting and shouting. However, if you're one of those people who think that if I correct my wife, she will cry, that's why I don't like correcting her, it's dangerous even for her. Cry, no, they kill anybody. She cry, she will clean her eye. Eye where they cry, they see road, she will do the right thing. So because I see a lot of men who are blackmailed into, I can't tell my wife anything. Yeah. She will be sad, she will be moody. All of us, they sad, all of us, they moody. Nothing happen. You will stand up and do the right thing. So don't let that be enough to keep you from correcting your partner.
All right. So have you been blessed this night? Come on, let's give the Lord a big hand.